Hi everybody, this is Mickey Lauer here, and I am going to talk to you about pillowcase dresses. In fact, I'm going to do a demonstration so that all of you can participate in the joy of making pillowcase dresses. Okay? Remember before I was the zoo lady, before I was Pirate Penelope, I was a home economics teacher, and I taught boys and girls, the junior high level, how to cook and sew. Well, I'm going to show you how to sew a pillowcase dress in less than an hour. And what will you do with that dress? We'll talk about that later. First of all, I guess I should tell you, before I give you some hints as to making these, obviously they can be used as a gift for a little girl, for a little summer dress. But my goal with these dresses, and I've made 150, is to send them with a mission group that is going to Haiti. I was noticing, my friend was showing me some pictures of her mission trip to Haiti, and I was thinking, you know what, these little girls, they may only have one dress. That dress should be pretty fancy if you only have one dress. And I truly believe in, as you get older especially, having a purpose. And this project that I'm working on and showing you how to do is so great because you could, if you have an extra hour, then you can make a dress. It's not like a firm, okay, every Tuesday I have to go somewhere, which is really hard when you have a very busy schedule. So my room that I sew in is set up so that, let's say, okay, I have 45 minutes, I'm going to go make a dress. And I'm going to show you how to do that in 45 minutes. Of course, what I use mostly is, actually all, what am I talking about, is materials from the thrift shop. Did you know that a lot of things that are in the landfill are textiles, fabrics, curtains, clothes? And we want to stop that from happening. And this project will help to do that. Pillowcase dresses. And I'm going to show you in a second when I start sewing. This was a pillowcase, okay? And I added the top part, pretty little pillowcase, and I trimmed the edge. And I'm going to show you that how to do that. You can do fabric or you can use t-shirts. I'm going to show you how to make a cord from a t-shirt. Okay, and if you go out and buy cord like this, it's very expensive, very, very easy to make. And these dresses are also great because they would fit a lot of different sizes. So here's a little sweet little pillowcase dress. This one, this ruffle down here would take a lot of time. And more than a day. I was able to put this dress together. It was a little skirt, and then with this fabric I was able to make about 3 in a couple hours. Then here, these were valances, okay, curtain valances. Now, anybody who sews knows this is piping, and we've got serging. We've got a lot of work already done for you. All I had to do was to add this fabric. I decided to add a little heart there to match the underarm, and there you go. Okay, as you can see, I don't have all the threads cut on there. So this little one was a sheet, and this was another valance that's already in little sections. So basically what you do is you go to the thrift shop, and I like this one a lot, and you start thinking about what ways that you can create. This was a pillowcase, okay, and I took actually some of this fabric that had the rickrack, and anybody who sews in rickrack is very expensive, and I just sewed this on to make this fancy little dress. And I kind of like the green ties, which I'm going to show you how to do, and I've got 150 of them. Can you believe that? So much fun. This was another valance. Look at the embroidery on that. I mean, that would have taken a long time to do on an embroidery machine. And then you have the edges and the ruffles, and made in just, oh, there's the front. made in no time at all. You ready to learn how to do it? Let's do it. One of the most fun things about making these pillowcase dresses is going to the thrift shops. And of course I always try to go on the days when it's Senior Citizen Day, so I get my 20% off. And we're very lucky in Bloomington Normal that we've got several really great thrift shops. So I went there this morning and picked up some pillowcases. Okay, and I especially, of course, like this one because of the ruffle. Makes it really easy to make a pillowcase dress. So also, I picked up just some sheets. I picked up a little skirt that I'm actually going to use for the bottom of a dress. So this is where the creative process comes in, where you just look at the fabric. This is a tablecloth. And so what I would do, for example, for this one, if it's a circular, especially if it's a circular tablecloth, then then I would give about 2 inches above and cut that all the way around. Now, did you know that fabric has a grain? The threads go crosswise, lengthwise. So this is a part that I really like. Am I still in there, Michael? Can you see me? Is laying this big sheet out. I bet, oh my goodness, I wonder how many dresses I'm going to be able to make out of this. I know that, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to start right here and go ahead and make a little slip. Now watch. And that's going to follow, the grain is going to be a very straight. There we go. And sometimes I'll sit in front of the TV, which I watch too much, but might be able to catch my daughter on one of her commercials. So I'll sit and then I roll that. So I have it, that's a start for a dress. Okay, so I've got a section cut already. There's a little ruffle, okay? And I kind of just play it by ear as far as the width of the dress. And this would probably is going to make a dress for an older girl, okay? And that's the bottom part. And checks and stripes work really well. And this was straight across, and imagine this straight across, and I fold it like this, and then I folded it again, and just eyeballed the underarms, okay, right here. So I've got that done. And then to kind of make it all fit together, I cut a strip. Look at all these threads. And I'm going to show you on the sewing machine how I'm going to work this. Now I could go under, cut and fold it under, but actually the frayed edge is kind of neat. And so I'm going to do that on this particular one. Now, this I think was amazing that I came up with. Of course, I have to finish the underarms. And I do this with t-shirt. Okay? So, this is and I'll show you how I just cut the bottom of the strips off of the t-shirt. Those are going to go under each arm. And this is, so the bigger the t-shirt, the better. So my friend says, what kind of size t-shirt? And I said, I want an extra large. And I don't need to measure. I'm pretty good at cutting. 32 years as a home ec teacher, I should be good at cutting, huh? We're going to make a casing. I have 2 of them, one for each arm. Okay. Whoop. And look at this. This is so fun. And actually, if you go to YouTube, they'll show you a way to take a t-shirt and to start cutting from the bottom, round and round and round, and you can make a whole ball of yarn, whole ball of cord. Now, if you were buying this cord, it's very expensive per yard. And look, I think I got that t-shirt for $1. Garage sales are, now that they're great because thrift shops are great prices, but garage sales people do not want. They want this stuff out. So they will really drop the prices. And I've gotten t-shirts before for $1 each. It makes lots. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is stop for a second. I'm going to come over to the sewing machine. Okay, friends, now you may not be able to hear exactly what I'm saying because the machine's going to be going, but basically what I'm doing is I am adding these, and I'm going to do right sides together, okay, and right here. So just sing along with me here. I'm going to go pretty fast. That's as fast as this machine will go. This is a machine about, I think, 30 years old. There we go. Now, one of the things that I've used the big hippie skirts that we all wore, and actually I still wear. Boy, I could get a lot of dresses out of that. So start to finish, I can do one in less than an hour. And there we go. When I'm on a roll, and I, said, okay, I've got 2 hours, and I'm going to do this many. Sorry about that. I'm going to do this many dresses. Then I probably won't change the. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to add, and the idea of using different patterns. There's a couple of little boutique shops that are selling dresses that are and back when I was a little girl, your mom would never think about making you a dress that had different patterns of fabrics, because it kind of would have looked like a little homemade hand-me-down dress. I think it's going faster for some reason. Now, this is showing you how to do one with a valance. I'm going to real quick at the end show you how to do one with just a pillowcase. This used a valance, curtain valance. And the pillowcase has a ruffle. It's great. There's a couple of shows that are fun to watch. One is called It's So Easy on Saturday mornings. And they actually had last Saturday, they had a segment on this, sort of like this. But it was using new fabrics. And I use sheets and, okay. Now I don't need to backstitch because I'm gonna catch that. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I have the bottom valance, I have a strip of a color, and then I have the top that I sewed together, okay? Then I'm going to finish the underarm. And again, that uses this t-shirt. And, okay. And because it's stretchy, it works out really, really nice. And I'm going to catch that again, so I'm not worried about back stitching. We're halfway there. And you could pin, but I don't like to pin. I like to get these dresses, because these 150 dresses that I have made are going to Haiti with the mission kids. And so I want to try to send, my goal in my whole life is to make it 1,000. And if you saw all the fabric that I have up there, I probably have it close to that. Okay, so that's, and then all I'm going to do is go like that. Easy, 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 because it's stretch. Okay, there we go. We made it. So this will feel nice underneath their arms in the summer. And you don't need to use the you know, if you want to change thread every time, I want there to be lots of little dresses going. And besides, it kind of looks like a top stitching. Okay? Okay, so here we've got underneath the arms, both arms. We're almost there. Okay? And I'm going to go down the side. Right here. I would say that this dress probably, it's pretty, you know, I don't know. I know that the Haiti girls are much smaller than our girls. So I'm going to sew up the back of the dress. And these pillowcase dresses, one of the advantages, you know, you can really adjust by the shoulders. So, it's a nice sounding machine. There we go. Now I'm going to do some major back stitching down here, of course. Okay, so here's what we have. Now I'm going to make a casing right here and then right here. Guess what? We are almost, and again, I've sewed so many years that I do not need to, let's put it this way. A 4-H leader might not approve of some of my sewing. But anybody who's sewn as long as I have can do a pretty straight seam. So I'm pretty excited about these methods that because you can go online and get some methods, but they aren't using the t-shirts, which saves you a lot of work as far as the under the arms. And here's my other. Now what I do is when I'm sewing, I have there's a lot of scraps underneath on the floor. But once a week, I pick them up. So you do have to have, oh, look at all of this. Hold on. I think it would be great if we could talk. Unfortunately, more and more of our home economics classes at the high school just don't exist. These are all very basic things that, and everybody has what they call stash, which is fabrics that they've had around that it's kind of like hoarding. Whoop. Okay. Okay, I like to, oh, okie dokie, now the fun part. Now my friend who's taking these, her job is to cut the threads. So I don't cut threads, okay? Safety pins. Cheapest place to buy great big wonderful safety pins is the dollar store. I have the cord. Okay. You never can have too many safety pins. Now, I don't want you to leave me when I'm done this because I want to show you, this was using a valance, okay, a curtain valance, but I want to show you if you have a pillowcase. And there's, unfortunately, the curtains are usually more colorful than pillowcases. But I go about halfway through. Let me get my other one. Isn't it unbelievable how it makes a cord? And if you're trying to teach somebody how to braid, oh, these cords are so fun because you could have, the easiest way to teach somebody how to braid is if you have 3 different color cords. Easy, huh? Yay! Well, wish I had a little girl here that I could try this on. I don't think my videographer wants to do that. I don't think it fit. Anyway, okay, so here we go. That's the back, because that's got the seam. I'm thinking Geez, I have no idea what size. Definitely, I'd say second, third, fourth grade, something like that. Purple's great. And I make them really long. Now, the reason I make them long is because I'm thinking, you know, if they wanted to, they don't really need to be that long, but they could take the cord and this part that's too long, they could make a little headband to match. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, so that's over there. Then let me just show you real quick how to do when it's a real pillowcase. Now, I would probably go ahead and take some of this purple and add here to make it a little fancier. But this is going to be you're going to do this. You're going to fold it. That's a pillowcase. And again, I eyeball the arm. Then I'm going to cut through that top. Okay, so I do the purple there from the t-shirt. Here as well. Do the casing. I bet I could do this, what, in 10 minutes? Do this dress in 10 minutes. So, you know, if you could find some, I think that's beautiful. And you could do some other fabric that you could add to the bottom or whatever. So this is truly a pillowcase dress because it's using a pillowcase. Okay, I hope you have fun. We're going to put it on so that you can start sewing. Thanks so much.